everyone, thanks so much for coming by today. We're going to be checking out 2 different recipes from Magnolia Cookbook volume number 3 today, because one is a dip, a Texas Caviar, and the other one is a corn tortilla chip. So I've never made either of them. I've never even heard of Texas Caviar, but here are all the ingredients to make Texas Caviar. So let's see how this tastes and let's get started. Okay, so let's get started by rinsing off and opening up our cans. I didn't need the can opener for this one, but opening up our cans, and I'm gonna rinse these out over the sink and get our bowl ready. I've never worked with black-eyed peas, but I do love their music. Okay, so this in here. And let's get the other can. You know, I really do wish the black-eyed peas would come back out. You know, they need Fergie to do that. I'll write a letter. All right. Okay. I did not need my can opener at all. These are all, you know, right? And these are our chickpeas. So we're gonna rinse these out. All right, peas and beans ready. So I'm gonna put that off to the side, move this out of the way since this was unnecessary, and start chopping away. So we need a tomato. It's already been washed, I should warn. And we're just gonna dice this up and throw everything, all these ingredients just go right into this bowl here, and then we're gonna let it chill for an hour. But in the meantime, we're gonna make our tortillas. Okay. Tomato down. Our red pepper, which she says we need about, let's see, 1/4 of a cup. So not a ton. Put this to here for now. And she wants some like little pieces, right? Diced, yes. I mean, of course they'd be diced. If they're a dip, you don't want to be picking out a stick, right? So. I think I can do these last 2 and be about 1/4 of a cup. Sometimes when I have leftover, you know, peppers, because 1/4 of a cup isn't one whole pepper, I actually have hummus in the fridge, so I'll just dip that in there. Or if you have dressing, throw it in a salad. This is definitely more than 1/4 of a cup, but you know what? I love pepper, so should be fine. Okay, we are gonna take some of our jalapeno, although I do need this, right? So let me just get rid of some. And for this, we need about, oh, 1/2 a cup diced. Wow, it's gonna be spicy. Wow, I smell the spice coming. Okay. All right, so let's dice these up. This actually might be more than a half a cup. So this I'm gonna make sure I measure it because we don't put too much jalapeno in there or our mouths will be on fire. Let's see. I think I have a little 1/4 of a cup right here. Take this, look at that. Perfect. Okay, 1/4 of a cup. Throw it in. Oh, we have a rogue. We're good. Okay. What's next? Some green onion, aka scallions. Let me take this first off if I can. Actually, I only need the white parts, so maybe I just made my life more difficult by chopping off the ends, but you know what? It's fine. Okay, got it. Alrighty, just gonna peel them, get that first layer off of our green onions, also known as scallions. I still call them scallions. And when you go to the store though, they're just green onions. So I don't know why did we move on from scallions? I don't know. Okay. You always just want to get that first outer rim off of the scallions before you chop it. If you can. Sometimes it's tricky. Okay. This. This, and last but not least, okay. I'm gonna chop this up. Dump this. What do we have left? So we have our 2 cans of black-eyed peas, we have our chickpeas, we have our tomato, we have our jalapeno slices, we have our red pepper, we have our green onions, some fresh lemon juice, which she says about 2 tablespoons. Throw this in. That was not a tablespoon. That was probably a tablespoon. Good thing I have an extra lime here. So we will juice this. Okay, and last, there we go. All right, so we have our limes. We have 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We have a teaspoon of kosher salt, black pepper, okay, and we are going to stir this together first before we even touch the avocado. So let me grab a big spoon. Interesting, for sure. It smells really good. The lime is really coming out strong. So it looks like she wants us to store this just as is for 1 hour and refrigerate it. So we'll cover it and refrigerate it for 1 hour, and then we'll get our chips together so that way we can dip it in, but it's only when we get this out of the refrigerator that we add in our avocado. So, which makes sense because you don't want the avocado to go dark on us. So, let's cover it, throw it in the refrigerator for an hour, and we'll get started on our tortilla chips. Okay, so while our Texas Caviar is chilling in the fridge, let's get our tortillas ready. So our first step here is I have 12 corn tortillas. You can do the flour or corn, but I do like the corn taste a little bit more, so I went with the corn tortillas. And I have the oven set to 325. So she wants us to bake these first for 5 minutes. Then we're gonna take them out and put them in some vegetable oil, heat it up, all right? So before, we're not cutting them. We're just throwing them right on here, the pan, just like this. So we don't want them to overlap either. So it's probably why she picked 12, because there's 6 that probably fit perfectly onto a pan. Thank you, Joanna. Because I don't have more than 2 pans that could do this. So this is perfect, all right? Okay, so I'm gonna put these in for 5 minutes only, then we're gonna take them out. But in the meantime, while these are in the oven, I'm gonna get our Dutch oven ready with some vegetable oil and get that heated up to about 350. That way we can pop them out, chop them into 6 wedges, and then we'll throw them into the fryer. So let's get them in the oven. Okay, 5 minutes. I'll get my oven out, or my Dutch oven, and we'll get our oil warmed up. All right, it's been 5 minutes. Let's get our tortillas out and we'll cut them into wedges. I do have our Dutch oven on to get that up to 350, but let's get our tortillas out first. Okay, 1. Okay, and 2. All right. So, I don't know what I'm gonna put this in the fridge for. I mean, in the sink. All right, so she wants us to cut these into 6 wedges. So I'm just assuming like this, no, that's too many. Let's see, so 1, 2, so 2, 4, 6. Okay, that's right. All right, let's chop them. All right, so our temperature is up in our Dutch oven. We have our chopped up tortillas. Let's head on over. Oops, sorry, Max. And we'll get these into the fryer. So our temperature is just at 340. She says 350, but I think we're okay because it keeps rising. So we are good. I'll actually turn it up a little bit. Okay, let's pop them in, and they go in for about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. This is exciting because I've never made tortilla chips before, so say goodbye to Tostitos if these are good, right? I also am curious if the flour tortilla would be better or worse than the corn tortilla, you know, from a frying and cooking perspective, but we'll find out. So it's been officially 1 minute on each side. I'm gonna take them out with our slotted spoon here, throw them on this pan that has paper towels down so it can absorb that oil. And as soon as I get these all out, I'm gonna put some salt, kosher salt on it immediately. That way there's some seasoning on there. Okay, that was our last batch. All of our tortillas are cooked and fried, and now we're just gonna take out our Texas Caviar and try this out. Okay, so our Texas Caviar has been chilled for an hour. We have our tortillas ready to go. So let's cut up our cilantro and our avocado. Okay, so our cilantro is ready to go. I'm gonna throw this on top of our Texas Caviar. And now we're gonna do our avocado. Okay, our avocado is ready. I'm gonna throw this right into our mixture. And we're gonna give it a stir. Looks amazing. Smells very good. If you're an avocado lover, I bet you can add some more. She only calls for 3/4 of a cup, which is about 1, but looks amazing. All right, let's try it out. Give me a few. All right, so it's time to try our Texas Caviar with our homemade tortilla chips. Wow. I was not expecting to like this as much as I do. Being that I've never had black-eyed peas before, only chickpeas, I didn't really know what this was gonna be all about, but it's really tasty and so easy to make. All you have to do is combine everything together and just let it chill in the fridge. So it's definitely something that if you're having a party, make it in advance, throw it in the fridge, call it a day, check that off your list for your brunch or your lunch or whatever. So good. Wow. Please try this at home. If you do love it, let me know. If you hate it, let me know. I want to hear from you. Thanks so much for stopping by while we made these 2 recipes from Magnolia Cookbook, volume number 3. I'll catch you next time. Thank you. I just saw you smiling at me and it was hard to not just look at you. Sorry. Hey everyone, thanks so much for dropping in today. Let me put you here. Okay. Yum. Are you ready? You ready to dig in?